Hey guys, and welcome back to another season of Discovery gold making video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you a really good gold farm to do now that we're in phase 2. Before we get into it, I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone that has gotten a copy of my gold guide. So where we're actually going to be doing this farm is over in Swamp of Sorrows. There is 2 different locations where you'll find the mobs that we're going to be farming. The item that we're farming for is the Heart of the Wild. This is used to make the Dreamweave gloves and vest, which are BIS for pretty much all casters in phase 2. So the mobs that we're going to be farming are these big guys right here, the Swamp Walkers. They have around a 14 to 16% drop chance to drop the Heart of Wild. They're also around level 40, so the BOEs that you get from these guys can be worth a decent amount of gold. If they're not, they're also vended for a decent amount of gold, or can be disenchanted, and the disenchanted materials are worth a lot of gold early in phase 2 like they are right now. On top of that, you're going to be getting some raw gold from every single kill, and this does add up very quickly. Now keep in mind, they only have a 14 to 16% drop chance on the Heart of the Wild, so don't expect to get one every kill, every 5 kills. It can take a few kills before you actually get one, but within an hour you should be looking at a decent amount of gold, depending on how lucky you are with the Heart of the Wilds, because that is what is going to bring in the majority of the gold when doing this. Now there is a few mining nodes that pop up around the sides right here, so if you have mining, you can also add that in and keep an eye out for the mining nodes for a little bit of extra gold while you're running up and down this location looking for the mobs. Now there is 2 different locations where you can farm these, so if one place is contested and has a bunch of competition, just move over to the other one and see how that is for competition. One of them will obviously be better than the other. At the moment, I think there was only one other person farming right now. If you can get this spot to yourself, you're going to be looking at a lot of kills per hour and even more gold per hour. But overall, this is a really good gold farm to do. They're in very high demand because, like I said, pretty much all of the casters need them Dreamweave gloves and vests. They are BIS for a lot of the different specs that people are playing. So that is why they're in high demand, and obviously because they're only a 14 to 16% drop chance to actually get the Heart of Wild, the prices of these are really good. For an example, on my realm at the moment, on NA Crusader Strike, on the Alliance, they're going for around 12 gold each, 12 to 15 gold each. So if you get like a handful of these per hour, you're looking at a very good amount of gold per hour from doing this farm. On top of that though, like I mentioned, the BOEs can also help out, and the raw gold just from killing the mobs does add up over time. They don't really drop too much else, they don't drop cloth or anything like that, so you're pretty much relying on getting the Heart of the Wilds. Also, with the mining, they'll add up too. There's different nodes that spawn around the sides that can be worth actually picking up while you're doing this farm, especially if there's some competition. If there is no competition on the farm, I'd highly recommend just farming the mobs. You'll make a lot more gold per hour just from getting more kills on the mobs than worrying about going over to the sides and doing your mining. So come here and give it a go. Let me know down in the comments how many of these you got in an hour. I'd love to know. And if you are enjoying Season of Discovery Phase 2 so far. Personally, I've been loving Phase 2. There's a bunch of new content and it feels all nice and fresh. And there's a whole heap of different farms and ways to make a lot of gold at the moment. So I'm doing that and making a lot of gold. Let me know down in the comments though, what is your experience so far with Phase 2 of Season of Discovery. So that was it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe to the channel because I put out daily gold making content about Season of Discovery, and in the future I'll be doing all different versions of World of Warcraft. If you would like to learn more about making gold in Season of Discovery, you can check out my complete Season of Discovery gold guide, which is the first link down below in the description box. This is a guide where I teach all the best methods on how to make gold in Season of Discovery, and this is updated every single phase of Season of Discovery. So don't worry, if you buy it now in phase 3, it'll be updated again, also in phase 4. So it's constantly being updated and improved too. That'll be the first link down below in the description box, and also when you get a copy of the guide, you also get access to a private Discord where we help each other out with gold making, flipping, and pretty much anything to do with gold making in World of Warcraft. Until next one, take care.